With a fierce stare that once intimidated the world's best bowlers, Marlon Samuels now surveys his growing business empire with that same intense focus. The man who silenced England with his match-winning 85 in the 2016 T20 World Cup final has transformed from controversial cricket star to respected businessman worth $15 million, proving his greatest innings would come after he hung up his bat. Born on February 5, 1981, in one of Kingston's toughest neighborhoods, Samuels grew up facing daily challenges that would break many spirits. Violence and poverty surrounded him, but cricket offered a path forward. Following in the footsteps of his older brother Robert, young Marlon quickly showed he possessed rare natural talent. "Cricket wasn't just a sport for me," Samuels once shared in a rare personal moment. "It was my ticket out. When I held that bat, I wasn't just playing a game, I was fighting for my future." That fighting spirit carried him onto the international stage at just 19 years old when he debuted for the West Indies against Australia in 2000. Cricket experts immediately noticed his elegant batting style, with legendary West Indies captain Brian Lara praising his natural timing and balance at the crease. This natural gift would define his 20-year career. Even as a teenager facing Australia's fearsome bowling attack, Samuels showed a composure beyond his years, scoring a confident 35 runs in his first international appearance. Growing up in Kingston shaped not just Samuels' determination, but his entire approach to life and competition. The streets where he played cricket as a boy were unforgiving, teaching lessons about survival and seizing opportunities that would later serve him well in both sport and business. His brother Robert provided not just inspiration but practical guidance, showing young Marlon how discipline and focus could transform natural ability into professional success. Samuel's time in cricket brought both stunning victories and difficult controversies. His finest moment came in the 2016 ICC World 2020 final against England at Eden Gardens in Kolkata. With his team struggling badly at 11-3, Samuels played a masterful innings of 85 not out, guiding West Indies to their second T20 World Cup title. The image of him sitting with feet up on the balcony after victory became iconic, a perfect capture of his confident, defiant personality. Throughout his career, Samuels developed a reputation for performing best when under the greatest pressure. Former teammates often speak of his ability to remain cool when others would crumble, a quality that has transferred seamlessly to his business ventures. His elegant stroke play, particularly on the offside, drew comparisons to batting greats of earlier eras, and his ability to adapt to different pitch conditions showed an intelligence that extended beyond raw talent. But Samuel's career wasn't always smooth. In 2008, he received a 2-year ban for alleged connections to a bookmaker, though he always maintained his innocence. This period away from international cricket tested his resolve, but ultimately strengthened his determination to return stronger. His fiery temper led to several on-field clashes, most famously with Australian spinner Shane Warne, creating a rivalry that lasted years. Despite these troubles, when he retired in 2020, Samuels had accumulated impressive stats: over 11,000 international runs across all formats, 17 centuries and more than 150 wickets with his useful off-spin bowling. What truly sets Samuels apart from many former athletes is how successfully he's moved from sports to business. While still playing cricket, he was already planning for the future, studying markets and consulting with business mentors during tour downtime. "I always knew cricket wouldn't last forever," Samuels revealed in a 2024 interview. "While I was still playing, I was studying successful business models and thinking about my next innings." This foresight is rare among professional athletes, many of whom struggle with the transition to post-playing careers. Real estate forms the foundation of Samuel's wealth. a solid base that provides both steady income and capital appreciation. His property portfolio includes a stunning $3.2 million mansion on Jamaica's north coast, featuring 6 bedrooms, an infinity pool overlooking the Caribbean Sea, a home cinema, and even a custom cricket practice net. He also owns a luxury penthouse in Dubai's Palm Jumeirah worth $1.8 million, purchased in 2023. Additionally, he holds several residential properties across Jamaica in growing tourism areas, and commercial real estate in Kingston's financial district and Montego Bay that provides rental income from business tenants. Samuels approaches real estate with the same patience he showed as a batsman. In cricket, you wait for the right ball to hit. In real estate, you wait for the right property at the right time, he explained at a Caribbean Business Forum in 2024. Both require discipline and timing. This methodical approach has allowed him to avoid the speculative mistakes that often plague celebrity investors, instead building a real estate portfolio designed for long-term growth and stability. Perhaps his most visible business venture is Samuel's luxury Caribbean rum, launched in 2022 after 3 years of planning and development. This premium rum brand has quickly gained recognition for its excellent quality and distinctive packaging that features subtle cricket motifs and Jamaican cultural elements. The distillery, located in western Jamaica, combines traditional rum-making methods with modern technology. The brand offers 3 varieties: a smooth gold rum aged 3 years, a premium dark rum aged 7 years, and a limited edition century rum aged 10 years in ex-bourbon barrels that has received international awards. What makes this venture particularly successful is how Samuels has connected the brand to Caribbean heritage while targeting upscale global markets. The rum is available throughout the Caribbean, and has begun distribution in the United Kingdom, with plans to expand to North America and Europe in late 2025. Industry analysts estimate the rum brand alone could be worth $4.5 million, with significant growth potential. The distillery itself has become a tourist attraction, offering tours that combine rum education with Samuel's cricket story. In late 2023, Samuels entered the hospitality industry by opening the Samuels Collection, a boutique luxury hotel in Montego Bay. The 28-room property offers an intimate luxury experience that combines modern design with authentic Jamaican culture, featuring local artwork, furniture crafted by island artisans, and architecture that maximizes natural light and ocean views. The hotel has quickly become popular among travelers looking for alternatives to Jamaica's large resorts. With room rates between $450 to $700 per night, and consistently high occupancy, the hotel has proven to be another successful addition to his business portfolio. The hotel's restaurant, Innings, has become a destination in itself, serving elevated Jamaican cuisine, using ingredients sourced directly from local farmers. I wanted to create something that showcased the real Jamaica, Samuels said at the hotel's opening. Not just the beaches and the rum, but our art, our music, our food, and our warmth as a people. The hotel employs over 50 local staff, and buys ingredients from local farmers and fishermen, creating positive impacts beyond just tourism dollars. Plans for a second location in Negril are already underway, with an expected opening in 2026. Showing remarkable foresight, Samuels has also invested in technology, focusing particularly on Caribbean startups that address regional challenges. His investment strategy centers on financial technology companies working to increase banking access, renewable energy startups developing solar and wind solutions for island nations, and educational technology platforms designed to improve access to quality education. While the exact value of his tech investments remains private, Industry insiders suggest Samuels has committed approximately $2 million to various startups across the region. The future of the Caribbean isn't just in tourism and agriculture, Samuels stated at a regional tech conference. It's in technology, innovation, and creating solutions to our unique challenges. I want to be part of that transformation. This forward-thinking approach differentiates Samuels from many traditional Caribbean investors who focus on established industries, instead positioning him as part of a new generation of business leaders looking to diversify the region's economic base. Beyond his own businesses, Samuels has built valuable partnerships with luxury brands that align with his personal style and values. His endorsement portfolio includes a Swiss luxury watch brand, where he serves as Caribbean ambassador, a high-end men's fashion line, featuring him in global advertising, and a premium automotive partnership that supplies his vehicles. These endorsements reflect careful brand alignment, rather than simply accepting the highest bidder. Samuels has positioned himself within the luxury market, associating his name only with brands that match his personal style and values. Perhaps the most meaningful aspect of Samuels' post-cricket life is his philanthropic work through the Marlon Samuels Foundation. Established shortly after his retirement, the foundation focuses on three key areas: educational opportunities for disadvantaged youth, cricket development in underserved communities, and vocational training for young adults. The foundation operates with a small dedicated staff supplemented by volunteers, many of whom have personal connections to Samuels from his early days in Kingston. The foundation's main program, the Next Generation Scholarship, provides comprehensive educational support to talented children from Kingston's most challenging neighborhoods. In 2024 alone, the foundation awarded over 200 scholarships covering school fees, books, uniforms, and mentorship programs. Education was something I had to fight for growing up, Samuels explained at a foundation event. Now I'm in a position to make that fight easier for kids who remind me of myself. The impact of these scholarships extends beyond individual students to their families and communities. The cricket development arm of the foundation has built or renovated cricket facilities in 12 underserved communities across Jamaica, bringing quality equipment and coaching to areas where talented young players might otherwise never discover their potential. These facilities do more than just provide space for sport. They serve as community centers offering safe spaces for youth development. What stands out about Samuels Foundation is his personal involvement. Unlike many celebrities who simply lend their names to charitable organizations, he regularly participates in foundation events, meets with scholarship recipients, and maintains relationships with the communities he serves. "When kids see me, they see possibility," Samuels remarked during a cricket clinic where he bowled to excited children. "They see someone who walked the same streets they walk, faced the same challenges, and found a way forward. That's more valuable than any money I could donate." This personal connection gives the foundation's work an authenticity that resonates deeply in communities, often skeptical of outside help. The foundation operates with remarkable efficiency, with over 85% of funds going directly to programs, rather than administrative costs. Samuel's lifestyle reflects his success while maintaining connections to his Jamaican roots. His property portfolio provides him homes in multiple locations, though he spends most of his time at his North Coast Jamaica estate. His car collection shows his appreciation for exceptional engineering. A custom Range Rover autobiography in signature black with personalized interior details, a Mercedes-AMG G63 for off-road adventures around Jamaica, and his prized possession, a carefully restored 1965 Ford Mustang convertible in West Indies maroon, that he often drives on weekends. His fashion sense has evolved from his playing days into a refined personal style combining luxury brands with Caribbean influences. His watch collection, featuring limited edition pieces from top Swiss manufacturers, is estimated to be worth over $500,000. Travel features prominently in his life, with regular trips to Dubai, London, and various Caribbean islands. Yet despite these luxury trappings, those close to Samuels note his continued connection to Kingston. He makes regular unpublicized visits to his old neighborhood, maintaining relationships with childhood friends and community elders. Marlon hasn't forgotten where he came from, says a childhood friend who now works with his foundation. He might live in a mansion now, but he can still sit on a corner in Kingston, eat a patty, and talk cricket with the locals. That's why people here respect him. This authenticity and accessibility have earned him genuine affection in communities often suspicious of those who achieve success and leave. Samuel's relationship with media and public perception has undergone a fascinating change. During his playing career, he was often seen as confrontational and distant, partly due to his fierce competitiveness and reluctance to discuss his personal life with the press. Today's Marlon Samuels presents a more measured public image. On social media, where he has over 2 million followers, he offers carefully selected glimpses into his life while promoting his business ventures and foundation work. Unlike many celebrities, he manages his own social media, giving an authentic voice to his online presence. His media appearances are selective and strategic. When he does grand interviews, they typically focus on cricket development in the West Indies, business opportunities in Jamaica, or motivational messages for young people. The fiery exchanges with journalists that marked his playing days have been replaced by thoughtful, measured responses. This evolution hasn't happened by accident. Close associates suggest Samuels worked with image consultants after his retirement, recognizing that his business goals required a different public approach than his cricket career had demanded. The transformation has been largely successful. Public opinion surveys in Jamaica show Samuels is now viewed primarily as a business leader and philanthropist rather than just a former cricketer, with approval ratings that have risen steadily since his retirement. This shift in perception reflects not just his business investments and community work, but also his willingness to speak thoughtfully on issues affecting Jamaica's development. Despite his successful move to business, Samuels remains deeply connected to cricket. His foundation operates cricket academies across Jamaica, providing coaching, equipment, and opportunities for talented young players who might otherwise lack access to structured development. Industry insiders suggest Samuels has been approached about potential cricket administration roles within the West Indies Cricket Board, though he appears to be taking his time before making any commitments in this area. West Indies cricket gave me everything, Samuels stated at a cricket development event in 2024. I owe it to the next generation to help rebuild our cricket culture and restore our place at the top of the game. This sense of obligation to the sport extends beyond formal programs to his willingness to mentor young players navigating the challenges of international cricket. Beyond cricket, there's growing speculation about Samuel's potential political ambitions. While he has not publicly expressed interest in running for office, his increased community involvement and statements on economic development have fueled rumors that he might consider a political future. Political analysts note that his business success, charitable work, and personal story of overcoming adversity would make him an appealing candidate, particularly to younger voters looking for alternatives to traditional politicians. Underlying Samuel's business success is a philosophy that draws clear parallels between cricket and entrepreneurship. In several business forum appearances, he has outlined principles that guided his transition. First is patience and timing. In batting, You wait for the right ball before playing your shot. In business, you need the same patience to wait for the right opportunity. Second comes mental toughness. Cricket taught me to perform under pressure. Business has even greater pressures, and you need that mental strength to make clear decisions when things get difficult. Team building forms his third principle. A cricket team needs different specialists, batsmen, bowlers, fielders. A business is the same. I look for specialists in areas where I'm not strong, and build teams that complement each other. Fourth is adaptability. In cricket you must adapt your game to different conditions, fast pitches, spinning tracks, different opponents. Business demands the same flexibility as markets and conditions change. Finally, resilience after failure. I've been bowled out for ducks and faced suspensions, but coming back stronger defined my cricket career. In business, setbacks are inevitable. It's how you respond that matters. These principles have clearly served him well, helping transform a cricket fortune into a diverse business empire that continues to grow in value and impact. By articulating these connections between sports and business success, Samuels offers valuable insights to other athletes, while positioning himself as a thoughtful business leader, rather than simply a celebrity entrepreneur. Despite his public profile, Samuels maintains remarkable privacy regarding his personal life. He has been married since 2019 to Natasha, a Jamaican business consultant with a background in hospitality management, who now helps oversee their hotel operations. Friends described Samuels as a devoted family man, whose priorities shifted significantly after retirement from cricket. His Kingston estate frequently hosts extended family gatherings, with Samuels taking particular pride in mentoring his younger relatives. One surprising aspect of Samuels' private life is his passion for art. He has quietly collected an impressive selection of contemporary Caribbean art, focusing particularly on emerging Jamaican artists. His North Coast home features a dedicated gallery space, where he occasionally hosts private showings for artists who might otherwise struggle to gain exposure. Art tells our stories, Samuels explained in a rare interview about his collection. Cricket was how I told my story. Now I want to help other Jamaicans tell theirs through different means. The story of Marlon Samuels represents a remarkable reinvention. From controversial cricketer to respected business leader and philanthropist, his journey shows the power of strategic thinking, resilience, and connection to one's roots. What makes Samuel's transformation particularly notable is how he has leveraged his cricket identity without being limited by it. Unlike many former athletes who struggle to establish new identities after retirement, Samuels has used his cricket fame as a foundation upon which to build something more substantial and lasting. His business empire spans multiple sectors, his philanthropic work is making real differences in communities, and his influence extends far beyond the boundaries of a cricket field. At 44 years old in 2025, Samuels appears to be just getting started in his post-cricket life. Perhaps most importantly, Samuels has returned to where his journey began, the streets of Kingston, not as the same young man desperate to escape, but as a leader invested in creating opportunities for the next generation. In doing so, he has completed a circle that few would have predicted during the more tumultuous days of his cricket career. Success isn't just about what you achieve, Samuels noted in a speech to Foundation Scholarship recipients. It's about what you inspire others to achieve. That's the legacy I'm working toward now. This shift from personal accomplishment to creating opportunities for others represents the most profound aspect of Samuel's transformation. For a man who once seemed defined by controversy and conflict, Marlon Samuels has crafted a second act that may ultimately overshadow his cricket achievements. In business boardrooms, community centers, and luxury hotels across Jamaica, the Marlon Samuels story continues to unfold.
a testament to the power of reinvention and the principle that where you start need not determine where you finish. As Jamaica looks toward economic development challenges in the latter half of the 2020s, figures like Samuels, with his combination of international experience, business knowledge, and deep community connections, represent a new model of leadership that bridges traditional divides. Whether through business innovation, philanthropic impact, or potential political influence, Marlon Samuel's most significant contributions to Jamaica and the Caribbean may still lie ahead. The fierce competitor who once stared down the world's best bowlers now fixes that same determined gaze on Jamaica's future, bringing to this new innings the same passion, skill and unwavering self-belief that defined his remarkable cricket career.